Maybe you've thought about starting a fitness Instagram, but you're just not really too sure where to start, if you should do it. You're scared if your friends and family are going to judge you. You're probably having all of these thoughts, but then you see other people do it and they create such a successful career out of it. I am here to tell you today that creating a fitness Instagram 10 years ago was the best decision, and Instagram has evolved a lot over the years, and I am by no means a big creator. I have only got 20,000 Instagram followers, and that is me creating my Instagram over 10 years ago. My exact fitness Instagram that I have now, it used to be called Active Living Journey, and now it's called jasminetemplinfitness, which is just my name. It has been the best thing that I have ever done in my entire life, and I would recommend it to everyone. Sometimes I have my clients ask me, Jazz, do you think I should create a fitness Instagram? Like, I really want to put myself out there. And my answer to that is yes, absolutely, because what have you got to lose otherwise? And I can just say for myself firsthand, just single-handedly, how much it has changed my life, and I know it will for you if you're consistent with it. And I think another reason why creating a fitness Instagram can be so amazing is because you get to document your journey. And that's really all that it kind of was when I first started off I was literally just sharing the foods that I was eating. I wasn't even showing who I was on there, and Instagram stories wasn't even a thing back then. So it was literally just the meals that I was eating. My very first post, I still remember it. It was my breakfast, which was like yogurt and kiwi fruit and granola, right? Like every single day I was just sharing what I was eating, which was all healthy meals. And started posting a little bit more workouts and created a nice little community on there, and it has grown. It's been a very slow growth overall, but the point that I'm saying is, like, I've created such a successful business out of my Instagram. If it wasn't for Instagram, I would not have the business that I have. Like, I am so grateful. And sure, people judged me at the start. You know, I was still in school when I started my fitness Instagram. You can imagine the kind of comments that like kids make when you were in school and they see you trying to do something for yourself. Like, they just don't understand it. They think it's weird. But now, you know, I coach so many people who had went to my school, you know, because they've seen what I've done and they trust me, and I've showed how much that I know. They just know me as that person, that fitness girl who knows what she's talking about and has that trust. And it is the best thing I've ever done. And if you are feeling pulled to create a fitness Instagram or to start posting content, like, I want this to be your sign, because it can honestly change your life. You can create a business out of it. You can get brand deals. Like, there's infinite possibilities, and I want you to show up as if you've got a massive audience, because the reality is even if you're vlogging in public, like, no one knows how many followers that you have. And I always find it so easy to like vlog in public, honestly, because it's like no one knows who you are. So it's like, why not put yourself out there? It's such a normalized thing, and everyone knows what influencers and content creators are. So I think you'd be crazy to not go for it. If you're feeling called to do it and you've got value that you can share with other people, I just want this to be your sign, because I've created my online fitness coaching business from it. I've coached literally thousands of clients. I've been able to share my bodybuilding journey. I have created a podcast. I've got my YouTube channel, and I've just been able to help so many people, even beyond my clients, because I have people who reach out to me all the time who aren't even my clients, saying that I've changed their lives, and that is one of the most fulfilling feelings. And don't do it from a place of chasing money. You have to chase the passion first, and then the opportunities will come to you and the right people will come to you. And even if you don't know what you want your ultimate business to be, it doesn't matter. Just posting your content, even if you're just sharing your journey, like, that's all that I was doing initially. And I was posting about my coach. I was raving on about her and tagging her and following other people, like, you know, doing similar things as me, especially like bodybuilding prep. So, and then now I love looking back at just like my own progress, and even like YouTube vlogs, right? Like, even if I don't have a whole lot of people who watch them, I honestly love just being able to look back and relive that trip. And I think it's awesome in future if you were to go show someone else, be like, hey, look, this is my Singapore trip, like this is exactly what we got up to. You literally get to show them an insight into your life. And like, worst case scenario, if nothing happens out of it, at least you've got like good content to be able to look back on. And I think that's amazing. And you go look back at my YouTube channel when I started this channel all those years ago, when I was a little baby, like 14, 15-year-old, and I look and speak so different. I just think that's so cool to look back on, even on my sit down talking videos when I'm just talking about my journey. Even though I'm not looking back at my life per se, I can see how much I've changed as a person, quite literally grown up on camera. So at the very least, you'll be so grateful that you can look back and see how far that you have come. And all that it takes is you just starting. And it's going to feel awkward at first. You're not going to be very good at getting the right lighting. And heck, I'm still figuring it out myself. But every single time that you post, every single time you show up and you share value and you speak to your audience, you get that little bit better and better. And it's like a skill, right? Like you have to get better at it, you have to just keep doing it. Same as building muscle. I'm going to be a classic PT and give you a muscle building example here. But if you're not putting in the reps in the gym, you're not going to be able to build that muscle. So you need to put in that volume, you need to put in that time, you need to show up consistently, and that's how you're going to get better and better. But if this is if you're needing a sign to start your fitness Instagram, let this be it. It can be anything, YouTube, podcast, whatever. Just start showing up. Understand that your first initial content might not be the greatest, but don't let that hold you back from just starting, because that is how you get good, is you consistently show up. But I hope this video inspired you. Thank you all so much for watching. I'd appreciate if you subscribed. I will see you guys in the next video.